What good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. We're about to attempt to answer a question with very little information other than a new set structure. Is the price $6.99 nice over at Gamer's Choice with code WhatsGood5 for 5% off and to support the channel directly? Worth it on Ghost from the Trash 2 already. There's so many things happening right now. Gold Series, Brothers of Legend on the horizon, TCG player bonus bucks back. My wallet has an atomic size hole in it from Godzilla's birthday. But this, I do think, has a game plan that you should be going after. I'm not a financial advisor channel, though. I don't know the opportunity cost you could forego, and I just gave a ton of them within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe alone, and you're sitting half a year waiting for this set to get to your doorstep, so keep that in mind. I'm making it sound less appealing, even though I'm incentivized. Weird, huh? It's like I'll tell you, Blazing Dumpster Fire, Lightning Underdrive, buy the singles, don't get the sealed, even when sponsors have it. That's my job, to put you guys first. So let's go over the set description, which I've learned a ton about in this last hour, breaking it down in my own head and on paper and everything. First off, Konami did a sneaky. If you see this price, you notice the pre-sale price is up a lot, right? Like, wow, greedy vendors, they're upping. No. It's Konami sneaky that for that extra pack inside, they're still charging you $1 per card. 19.99%. Not inflation. Oh my gosh, the card. No, they're just charging you $1 per card still. So the 20 cards in each tuck box for that extra pack and that upped rate of a ghost rare, well, actually you're going through more cards for that doubled up rate per case. Huh. Weird. We'll actually have to see how that does break down, but if it is just 2 per case, Konami's done even more of a sneaky among those cards. But if it actually ends up being like 2.2, 2.5, then it will actually make sense, but I have a feeling it's going to average 2 per case. We will have to wait and see on that one. So do be aware of that price. Now, Gamer's Choice, what they have it marked at, you can use my discount, you get it down to $6.65, and that actually breaks it down to under MSRP of last year at $13.3. And if you remember last year's horror show, immediately it was double MSRP. Now it's done nothing but go down in price since, so the people diamond handsing or currently selling even, they're getting punished a little bit. When you diamond hands with Yu-Gi-Oh, sometimes it's 3 years, sometimes it's 5 years, and with a new iteration and entry into the Ghost from the Trash line, people might go for the older Ghost from the past to have a box to set aside by another as they keep it, or, you know, that sort of stuff does happen, especially with Gold Series. You can see that Gold Series singles aren't worth it for a lot of the boxes, like even premium gold, yet they're super high in price, especially for a first iteration. So this being the very first entry, the diamond handsers may get rewarded. But you can see Firewall Dragon, Ace, protagonist card that destroyed the meta at one part, brand new artwork. Well, it is under $100 now. And with double the amount of ghosts coming, perhaps we know they're going to up the amount. My theory is double, but with an upped amount of ghosts, that means that, let's say there are 10 ghosts instead of 5. Well, the individual, such as Dark Magician, would be just as hard to get in terms of pull rates as before. That's why I wouldn't be diving for sealed, because there's probably going to be more filler ghosts. I've already heard the conversations. Oh my gosh, finally, Obelisk, Slifer, they're gonna do the Dark Magician girl, John Alter art, like you said, or they're going to go ahead and do Red Eyes this time. There could be a lot of winners like that, but I think they're going to try to piece it out like this. They went all the way to Vrain's era, they went DM original, they hit middle grounds with these two, they went Synchro era for upcoming products. I think they'll try to tie Ghost from the Trash 2 into other products maybe through their Ghost. And we can see the consistent decline in certain Ghosts. Like, I actually think this card is somewhat underestimated, yet it's another Ghost hitting under $100. So now it's coming down towards more what the single is as a Ghost rare, and even some of the more successful thought out monsters like Firewall Dragon with its errata, they're not doing so hot from a legacy product like this. Now, I do expect during reveals, during hype beasting, during more set description updates, that this will continue to gain a bit of traction. And the question is, what ends up in here? Because, well, we look at the 2021 Megatons, none of those cards that could be in here were in Ghosts from the past. March reprint sets in the past, Signet Mining, Dengirsu, we had Imperms, we had the cards that could end up in Megatons in the March reprint set, but they abandoned that model here, and I think going into 2022, it's going to be similar. What can they afford to give up between Blazing Dumpster Fire, Lightning Underdrive? You have Dawn / Yawn of Majesty with a very very little value here. And then Burst of Destiny is the big seller, but they've got to sell those 2022 Megatons, right? So how are they going to piece this up? If anything, I see like maybe this towards the world premiere set again for Pot of Prosperity, and I don't really see room to give up any of these kinds of reprints into Ghost from the trash too. And when I say trash, I'm saying it's trash in terms of opening for value. You can look at the last one. Most people don't find it worth it. And if you go at the current price, let's actually have a little fun here and do some ad-libbing off discussion. If you go at the current price, right, and we look at the display, so this is the cheapest. It is $109 for these 10 displays in a case. You are paying a total of $1,090 to see an average of one ghost, and there's 5 different ghosts. You're spending $5,450 to see on average each ghost rare, and of course you'll see different pull rates. That's not always going to turn out that way. You'll get maybe lucky and get 2 Dark Magicians, or you'll get really unlucky and get 2 Firewalls in that. That was the average before at the, release, the price is hype, and that's actually come down since release. It used to be a little bit more. And now you add up the total of the ghosts. Let's go by market price. We have 740 plus 260 plus, what is Lackluster Soldier at? 210? Okay, oh, the number's getting pretty high, John. No, not comparatively to that, and when you add up the other singles. And then our 82, which it continues to go under. Wow, that $5,000 sure doesn't seem worth it in terms of estimated value pulled already. And the singles sure as heck aren't making you up much value. In fact, only one card even is breaching towards the MSRP price, and one's come up over time that again is about to have its value leach. Now, singles aren't everything, like I've said. The sealed approach is still doing better sealed. It still has a decent sales rates. People during TCG player bonus bucks back might be going for sets like these. That's why I like the approach of getting it sealed to resell it sealed. And that's pretty sad to say about a product, but when the top end of it seems to be the collectible side of things, rather than valuing the players on what's getting holo upgrades, what's getting alter arts like dual overload, nope, that's all for gold series now. What is the game plan? It's splitting up structure decks. Right now we're missing the Utopia structure deck, and we're also missing the structure deck our Lost Sanctuary, which they did the Dragoonity before. I could see them doing this one again. A lot of people theorize this will end up in Brothers of Legend, and they already have Utopia stuff slotted there, so I feel like that would be way too much Utopia stuff in one set, but I could just be dead wrong, right? Like, it could be in Brothers, but Brothers was pushed back a good amount. So we could see this time 2 structure decks pieced up into here, and would that really be all that great among the singles? Well, it started out hype. Remus has done nothing but go down. This was, what, $15? And now it's just a sad $5? Like, I'm glad it's affordable for people who were looking forward to this thing, but it took a very long time to reach there. So my approach wouldn't be thinking of ripping it open to get ghosts. Oh my gosh, I could get lucky. Yeah, now you're still at the same chance, you're getting 2 ghost rares, but if there's 10 difference, like, you're going for that one case. Good luck getting the top end chase that ends up like this, if they even pick singles that are all that good. But again, started at Kaiba Blue Eyes, John. Like, yeah, that's the conversation that keeps this hype, right? The top end cards that the whales are going for, but this is a sad shell of a reprint March set from the past ones, Dual Overload being the best ever in terms of imports as well. But we are missing some super hype import cards, which this did bring in ace and rival protagonist cards such as Galaxy Cypher X Dragon. We are missing Heat Soul, we are missing Boral End, so we'll wait to see where they are going to end up putting those. Those could aid the set, but they sure won't make or break the set. So keep all those things in mind. If you're getting it just to open and have some fun, the far better deal would be the $80 one. That's $20 off of MSRP, and with the code knocks it down to $76. It's less savings, but it's still a really good deal for the average person to go in on if they're just trying to get this, secure the bag in terms of having fun, because so many people said I would still have bought Ghosts from the Trash at MSRP, even knowing I'm basically getting scammed in terms of pull rates, to at least try for the Ghost. If you're in that camp, here's a deal for you, but I still find it more worth it to say, yep, let's not get itchy and open the packs. Actually get it sealed to resell sealed, because opportunity cost, as we've discussed, versus gambling on Gold Series earlier or Brothers of Legend. Like, you would already be able to sell Gold Series now if you've done pre-sales, like once you get it in, and make a profit, right? And then you could have put it towards this, but the timing doesn't align because pre-sales are up now. sorry for all the wallet hurt lately. I know so many amazing things are happening right now, so for Gamer's Choice to put them up here, it burns a little, but oh, the price burns so good. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these in-depth conversations. I try to take a more fair approach and give you everything to consider for buying and not for buying. I don't just tell you, get the cards, do this with them, open the packs like a Yu-Gi tuber. So hopefully you do appreciate, like, I get a lot the SpongeBob meme, he's trying to sell me something, but like, I actually try to give a fair divide and breakdown of why should you, why shouldn't you, things to consider for your own information to add to those decisions. Thanks for watching, everybody.